Cemam is a laboratory which has been built from various competences, starting from physics, chemistry, metallurgy, material science, biology, in order to build materials in relation with the application in which they are going to be needed. So the idea to associate materials, to play with geometry, to start with the modeling, understand the processing and the characterization of materials in order to create new materials, architectural materials, which otherwise wouldn't be possible.
Making lighter structures with ever-increasing constraints is a major challenge for society, especially for all types of transportation. The traditional way to achieve this is by combining physical metallurgy and structural mechanics. In Cemam, we developed a new methodology based on multi-scale architecture optimization. Architecture can be understood as a scale of the object, where the shape is optimized using, for instance, additive manufacturing. It can be understood also at the nanometric scale, where atoms are manipulated in microstructures. Multi-scale architecture is a very efficient way to answer multifunctional constraints.
The research teams that founded Cemam have always been deeply involved in higher education. They have developed a very efficient training for students in material science and process engineering degrees and masters. They have set up a pedagogy based on a good balance between lectures and long-term projects. As most of these projects are proposed by our industrial partners, students can interact with them within this frame.
The Cemam LabX combines a large variety of characterization techniques based on the CMTC platform and the specific equipment available at the laboratories. Researchers are also actively involved in large-scale facilities. The CMTC platform is a fully staffed unit focusing on the microstructural, physical and chemical characterization of material at various scales. The platform is equipped for the wide range of state-of-the-art equipment for these purposes. The center offers support services to both university and industrial laboratories, as well as for student training purposes. The Cemam LabX will fund major investment on the CMTC characterization platform, a new top-of-the-range transmission electron microscope, a new high-resolution analytical scanning electron microscope, and a new high-resolution X-ray tomograph. This equipment will allow novel developments to be made.
As industrial in general and SME in particular, we are very interested to have a collaboration with excellent laboratory in general and LabX like Cemam in particular, because we have access to strong expertise, heavy equipment for characterization, and also we can have access to the good and the best student for training, and why not for permanent position later. This is the relation between industrial and the Cemam laboratory and why we are here. But looking at our core business, we are also strongly interested by the material, whatever are the material, polyarchitecture or polyfunctional. You need to think about the end of life, mainly due to the critical situation on strategic metal in Europe in general and in France in particular. This means that we have to think about the end of life at the beginning of the conception, and we can also bring this kind of expertise in the collaboration. This means that it is a really win-win.